My name is Rachel Ingersoll, and this is what leadership means to me. DC has brought many new meanings to what leadership can mean. Being surrounded by so many historical figures and leaders is awe-inspiring and pushes me to be the best that I can be. In the various sectors that I have studied and worked, leadership has meant and portrayed itself as something different. Many people have a narrow lens of what leadership is, and various interactions have shown me what true leadership can be. We often attribute success or failure to an individual and do not take into account other factors that can be at play. While growing and constantly redefining what leadership means to me, I now think of leadership as more of an outcome or a what, instead of an input or a person. In my time in the public health sphere, leadership has been very different than that of my previous experiences and expectations. I have observed various horizontal skills in people around me, whether that is professors, colleagues, coworkers, or classmates. Specifically in my work as a graduate research assistant on an NIH-funded project at GW, I've seen the impact that events and various factors can have on the project and how people around me have responded. Seeing my boss display leadership has come with varying horizontal and vertical skills, such as the adaptability of work based on various events and struggling on the project, to mentoring and creating relationships, to being solutions-oriented. Through this work and other interactions with individuals, I've learned many skills and behaviors that encompass leadership that I hope to take with me in my toolbox. Ray Ramsey is one of these people. Two of the tools that he mentioned that I identified most with were being a leader through humility or ethos of learning and listening. Wanting and being open to learning new things is a valuable skill to have in life, especially as many of us are transitioning into new jobs after graduation. Being willing and able to pick up new skills can only help you. Being thrust into new situations can happen at any time, and being adaptive enough to learn new skills in a new environment can make a huge difference. I have always had the curiosity to learn a little bit about everything, so when Ray was talking about always wanting to learn, I felt right at home. The skill of listening is often underestimated. Human connection is a key leadership skill or tool to have in your toolbox. As a communications major and an introvert myself, listening has always been a skill that I felt very strongly about. Making others feel heard and understood is one of the most powerful tools you can possess, especially in a work environment. I hope to take this forward as I grow and learn as a leader. I highly identify with activists, for I get heavily invested in people and the process. I actively participate in meetings and try to demonstrate engagement by nodding and making comments. I think I have been influenced by expectations of previous leaders and mentors, but also want to be invested in the work that I do. I try to choose work that I am passionate about and that I can use my skills to contribute to the company or group. I try to communicate effectively when I lead, and I think this skill can cross many follower types and situations, hopefully enabling other people to be effective leaders and followers. Dr. Alam made me think about varying leadership aspects, including investigation of self, finding your zone, work-life balance, message development, watching how you respond, and how you engage in multiple settings. As a public health communications and marketing major, the point about how to make your messages resonate with your target audience was of specific importance to me. This is something we strive to do, especially around behavior change. How to communicate to varying audiences and populations in different settings are what we are trying to accomplish, so it is a great skill to have as I move forward in my career. Along with these skills, I learned a lot about horizontal skills from Dr. Autumn Saxton Ross's talk. A few of the skills that she identified that I highly relate to included learning from others' experiences, engaging in positive self-talk, being a planner and organizer, and mindfulness for self-reflection, which for me includes dancing, running, and being by the ocean. These are skills that I think I can take into any job that I go into in the future. I hope to build on these as I take on and experience new opportunities. As I move forward on my path, I hope to take all of the skills and tools that I have learned about leadership with me as I go. From here, I can only hope to add more tools to the toolbox.